Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Beautiful scenes here inside the Minarao. It certainly retains all of its original character despite all of the modernisations and modifications of recent times. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Finland. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
The way. Kamari. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Lod could move up a gear here. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. Finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Indonesia go ahead, 1 goal to the good. It's being played forward, cuts it out. Deftly done. Nice little flick. Defending of the desperate variety. Vigo. Keeper sends it forward. Forward it goes. Intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. It's a decent ball. Gone for a throw-in. Nice touch. Whipped in. Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Rigo. Chance to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! It was missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looks to get on the end of this. Attempts to play it through. Played into the middle. That's overhit. Timely intervention. Forward pass. Has he found his man? Oh, terrible pass. Breaks on here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Indonesia enjoying a good spell right now. So who's he picking out? Kamara. Kamara! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Looks to bypass the midfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Yes, positions himself well and cuts it out. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Kamara hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Tries to dink it in. Towering header! A 2-0 lead and they're firmly in control.
Indonesia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's played forward. Goes for goal! First touch, almost as good as second.
The shot was enabled Peter due to such smart control and technique.
Takes it over to the other flank. Looking to break out here. This is promising. Turns and goes back. Kamara. Very far from the lovely to see. Great strength on the ball. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's had a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Puts in a cross. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Bino goes looking. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. Kamara. And it's got through.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up playing quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vido. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Pookie spreads it towards the left. Get the better of his opposite number. to get it forward quickly. Free kick to be given. Played into space out wide. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's looked long this time. No way through there. He's got options out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
He's through. Yes, does well there. Alert. Keeper's got good distance on that. Has a hit. That carried quite a threat. Vido. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Moves it over to the other flank. Vido. Chance to break. Dukung. Kamara. Still going. Where to next? Gets the better of his man. Through to the goalkeeper. Vido. Taylor goes looking. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Pojan Palo. Tuki plays it out to the flank. Lod. Nothing but a skill there. Let's wrestle off the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. There's a long ball. Gorgeous control there. Oh, really, he's sorted that out. Oh, really good feet from him. Now the counter. Battles to win it back. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Pojan Palo gets into a dangerous position. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer match. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And he's cut it out. Is it out of harm's way? It's the second half, and still two between them. Goes long. Here it comes. It's a goal kick. it's played forward. Mido drives it forward. Hoists it forward. 60 minutes played. Forward it goes. Intercepted. Comes to nothing. Kamara. Yes, plays it forward. Hoists it forward. Tuyan Palo. And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. Tojan Palo tries lifting it over. Oh, they can break here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Vida goes looking. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. To the right, aimed in toward, gets up to head it! Shoots! This could fall anywhere! Get that clear.
But sadly, not great precision.
He spotted the run and played it through. Once more.
Situation, and he's acknowledged the service. He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. Indonesia clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Hoisted forward. It's gone a long way up and away. Changes here. Both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to decide, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, that looks a foul. Referee's given it.
They look as if they're intending to stop him outside the rules of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Field, changing the point of attack. It's on the back foot. Plays it forward. Managed to get it away. That is as far as they're going to go. Across the field it goes. Tucked one through here. Real chance! This could stop. He's gone for it! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well played, he saw that coming. A real chance to break. That's the through ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Changes on both sides, actually. Out to safety. Out towards the flank. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Taps it into the area.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Finland making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Indonesia making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.